in a tabletop position. So wrists are under those shoulders, knees are aligned with those hips. Belly button is pulled in. The tops of your feet are firmly planted into the earth. Getting grounded here, pressing your palms into the earth as well. We're gonna do a few cat and cows to really warm up that spine. So on our next inhale, let's drop that belly, look up at the ceiling into cow. Exhale, round that back into cat. Inhale, drop that belly, look up at the ceiling into cow. Exhale into cat. Another big inhale into cow. Exhale into cat. A few more here with your own breath. Inhaling into cow and exhaling into cat. It's nice, easy flow, really warming up that spine, preparing our body. Do 2 more cows and 2 more cats, and then meet me back in tabletop position. Begin to make circles with your entire body now. Again, just warming up, feeling any areas of tension, breathing into those tense areas. Go one direction, and then the other. And then whenever you're ready, come back into that tabletop position. So beginning to work our core, we're gonna do a couple bird dog crunches. So you're gonna extend your left hand as that right foot goes back as well, trying to create a nice line with your body. On our next exhale, we're gonna crunch it in, and then inhale, take it out. Exhale, crunch, inhale, out. Think about extending out through those fingertips and out through that heel, lengthening those muscles. So we got 4, 3, try to keep your body in a nice straight line, 2, last one, and then come back to tabletop. Catch your breath a moment. Now extend that right hand out as that left foot goes out. And then on our next exhale, crunch it in, extend it out. Again, body trying to stay in a nice straight line as you extend that arm and leg. We got 4, 3, 2, and 1. And back to tabletop. We're going to bring our right foot forward in between those hands in a nice low runner's lunge. What we're going to do is curl those toes under. All right, we have a couple different options here. We're going to open up. So left hand is planted firmly into the ground. You're going to lift that back leg as you reach that right hand up. As you open it, then come back down. So then reach, come back down. Option, just keep that back knee on the ground. Just opening it up and bringing it back down. Exhale up, inhale down. Really warming up those legs, stretching out those hip flexors. Really reaching that hand up as high as you can. We got 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Keep that back leg lifted. We're going to step that right foot back and then push back into a nice downward facing dog. So your hips are pressing up towards the ceiling. Your head just falls forward. Whatever feels comfortable for it, you can shake it out. You can pedal those feet. As you continue to lift those hips up as high as you can. Just really stretching out the backs of those legs. All right, on your next inhale, lift that right foot high. We're going to bring the knee down towards the elbow into a Spider-Man crunch. Then you're going to extend that foot back up. Now we're going to bring that knee towards the opposite elbow as a crossover, back up. We're going to do that same thing again. So Spider-Man, inhale it up, then crossover. Inhale it up. Good, keep it going. Spider-Man, and crossover. You can always come down into a child's pose if this is ever too intense for you. Spider-Man, crossover. We got one more of each. Spider-Man, crossover. All right, bring that foot in between those hands and then lift those hands up. Whew. Hands come to heart center, toes are both pointed forward. Keep a nice bend to that front knee, shoulders roll back and away from those ears. Catching that breath a moment, giving those arms a break. Now option, you can reduce that range of motion as much as you need to. And if you want that challenge, you're sinking down even deeper. All right, go ahead and grab one of those weights. If you have it, you're going to bring one arm resting on that leg. I'm gonna actually turn to the other side so you can see. You're gonna drop that back heel down, so we're now in this warrior one position. Dumbbell comes down. We're gonna do a low row to tricep extension. All right, let's go ahead and begin. So with that low row, pinch those shoulder blades at the top. Extension, really extend that arm back. Exhaling it up, inhaling it down. Belly button is pulled in to support that lower back. It also challenges our balance. You can bring that back foot towards that front foot, make it a little bit easier if you'd like, make it work for you. We got 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, nice work. All right, grab your other weight now. So we're gonna have 2 weights. So we're coming back into this warrior one position. Open those hips up to the side. Now we're in a nice warrior 2. So hips are faced to the side. Dumbbells come down. You're gonna pretend that you're holding a beach ball. All right, you're keeping a nice bend to that front knee. We're going to bring those weights out like in a lateral raise and then bring it back down in that beach ball. So up and down. Let's go ahead and begin. It's a great exercise to tone those shoulders. Be intentional. Nice, slow controls on the way down. Your shoulders are down and away from those ears. We got 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. One dumbbell comes down towards that hip. The other one is going to lift up over your head in a nice reverse warrior. Now, if this is too much of that weight, go ahead and take that weight out. And then extended side angle. So gently bringing that weight up and over that head again. Again, take out these weights anytime you need to. Weights come to your center. And then get rid of those weights. We're gonna come down and do a nice chaturanga. So in a high plank position, come forward 2 inches, slowly chaturanga down, exhaling as you go. And inhale into a nice up dog. Exhale into a down dog. Pedaling those feet again, whatever feels good for you. Taking a few moments here to catch that breath. Turn, switch to feet. Then bringing those knees down, pressing back into a child's pose a moment. Your arms can either be reaching forward or else you can bring them back behind you. Noticing how your body's feeling, bringing your mind to the present moment, only focusing on what is going on in between the four corners of your mat. All right. Coming back up into that tabletop position, we're going to step that left foot forward this time. Nice low runner's lunge. Now, right hand firmly plants into the earth, curling those back toes under. So as we exhale, we're going to lift that back leg and reach up. So we're opening it up and then bringing it down. So exhale and inhale. Again, that option, keep that back knee on the ground. Just working with the upper body. Make it work for you. Really stretching out those hip flexors. We got 4, 3, 2, last one. All right, step that left foot back to meet the right, and then press back into a downward facing dog. Catch that breath, big inhale through your nose, exhale through the mouth. Inhale that left foot high. We're gonna bring that knee down towards your elbow into a Spider-Man crunch. Then inhale it up. Then we're gonna cross it over to your opposite elbow. Inhale it up. Let's keep that going. Spider-Man. Cross over. Again, coming down to that child's pose anytime you need to, if this ever becomes too much. Really feeling that crunch in this waistline. All right, we've got one more on each side. Spider-Man. Crossover. And then we're gonna bring that foot in between those hands and bring it on up. Hands come to heart center. Catching that breath a moment. Dropping that back heel down, grabbing just one weight. We're gonna come into that low row to tricep extension on the other side now. So resting one arm on that leg, the other arm has that dumbbell. Whenever you're ready, we're gonna do low row to tricep extension. So with this, you wanna make sure that your hips are still squared up to the front edge of your mat. Really isolating those arms and pinching your shoulder blades at the top. Toning up the arms, the shoulders, also that upper back. Belly button is pulled in to support your lower back there. So you got 4, 3, 2, last one. Ooh, nice work. And then grab that other weight. We're going to open up our hips to the side in a nice warrior 2. You're bending that front knee, making sure that that knee is not going over those toes. Hips are squared up to the side. Catching that breath a moment again. Really getting centered, focusing on how your body is feeling at this very moment. Okay, then dumbbells come down. We're gonna do upright row. So you're going to bring it up, bring it down. Flip it up, take it down. If you wanna add a pulse with that leg, you can. Make it work for you. Biggest thing with this upright row, just make sure those elbows are staying above those wrists at all times. Belly button is pulled in. Toning those front delts, the muscles in our shoulders. We got 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. One dumbbell stays by that hip, the other one lifts up and over into reverse warrior. Again, you get rid of those weights if you need to. Listen to your body. with those weights, just give you a little bit more of a stretch in the sides of the waist. And then extended side angle, nice and gentle flow. And then getting rid of those weights, coming down into a nice high plank position. Come forward 2 inches, exhale as you chaturanga. Inhale into up dog. Exhale into down dog. Looking up at your hands, walk, step, or jump your feet up towards your hands. Nice forward fold. Halfway up, nice straight back. Exhale, forward fold. Grabbing those weights. Keeping a nice bend to those knees. You're going to come into a nice chair pose. So with this chair pose, you can rock back and forth. Make sure all 4 corners of your feet are firmly planted into the earth. Don't let those knees go over those toes. Sitting down, sitting back in those heels. That belly button is pulled in. We're going to bring our weights back, and we're going to do tricep pulses. You're going to take it up and down. Let's begin. Again, you can get rid of these weights if you need to, and just work with body weight only. Make it work for you. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step 1 foot back, 90-degree angle with those feet. We're going to move into that windmill to work our core. 1 dumbbell down, the other one up and over that shoulder. So whenever you're ready, slowly bring it down into a nice triangle pose, keeping that dumbbell above that shoulder, and then using that core to lift you up. Taking it down, taking it up. Now you can get rid of this bottom weight if you'd like, or you can get rid of both weights altogether. And again, just work with body weight only. You're going down as far as you can go, so work with your own range of motion. Don't push it. Again, really make that core bring you back up. If you do have those weights, you might begin to feel your arms shaking. That's okay, that's a good thing. It means we are strengthening those muscles. We got 4. Keep that weight right up there. 3, 2. Last one. Ooh, nice work. And then stepping that foot back, coming back into a chair pose. So again, really sinking back, squeezing those glutes. This time, we're going to bring those weights behind us, but we're going to take it in and out. Okay, so you're still pulsing, but you're taking it in and out. So go ahead and begin burning it out, burning out those triceps. Shoulders are down and away from those ears. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice hard step that other foot back. 90-degree angle with those feet. Windmill on the other side, so 1 dumbbell down, the other one is up. Whenever you're ready, slowly taking it down, slowly bringing it up. Nice. Again, that shoulder stays, or that dumbbell stays right above that shoulder the entire time. It's super important to keep that good form to help prevent injuries. Inhale and exhale. Again, that core is what is taking you up and down. Really pull that belly button in towards that spine to get that core engagement. We got 4, 3, 2, last one. Ooh, nice work. Dumbbells come to heart center. Step it towards the front edge of that mat. Dumbbells come down. We're going to do some deadlifts. So keeping a nice little bend to those knees. We're going to hinge at those hips, bringing those weights down just far enough until you feel a nice pull in the back of your legs, and then squeeze those glutes the entire way up. So bending it down, then squeeze those glutes the entire way up, really targeting the backs of those legs here. Again, to get rid of those weights, if you need to. Biggest thing with the deadlift, you want to make sure that we're hinging at our hips and not in that back, okay? So back is nice and straight. So you might not go down as far, and that is okay. You only need to go until you feel a nice pull in the back of those legs, and you bring it back up. Really squeeze those glutes the entire way up. Give it a nice slight bend to those knees the entire time. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right. Weights come to the side. Go ahead and come down to a nice seated position. All right. And then grabbing those weights. We're going to do torso rotation. So you have those weights right at your chest. You're going to hinge back. Heels are firmly planted into the ground. What we're going to do is we're going to turn our torso to the side, and then to the center, and then to the other side. Now, option for this, you can get rid of these weights completely. You can also reduce that range of motion. All right? Go ahead and begin. Make sure your feet stay firmly planted into the ground, and try to make sure that it is your torso rotating and not just those arms, okay? I like to actually look at where I'm turning so that I know it is my torso that is rotating and not the arms. Really working that core here. We got 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Nice job. Now slowly rolling it down. All right, getting rid of one of those weights. Knees are bent. We're going to do a single arm chest press, okay? So you have one dumbbell, and it's going to be right above that shoulder. So what you're going to do is as you exhale, you're going to press that weight up, then bring it down. Now, if you want an extra challenge, you can add a bridge pose as you bring that arm up. So let's go ahead and begin. Now, to challenge that core a little bit more, you can keep your other hand off the ground so that it is your core that is really working on that balance. And it's also helping the body learn how to adjust the weight accordingly. So we're only working with one side at a time. Exhale and inhale. We got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and switch to the other hand. Let's begin. If you want an even bigger challenge, you can keep those hips lifted the entire time. Make it work for you. Keep that belly button pulled in. Keep squeezing those glutes as you raise those hips. We got 4, 3, 2, last one. Ooh, nice job. All right, get rid of those weights. Extend those legs out. Hands come by your side. Palms are facing up. Go ahead and close those eyes a moment. Just noticing how your body is feeling. I want you to inhale that right leg up and then take it on over to the side. Nice little switch. You can extend that left hand out, looking over that left hand, stretching out that core from all of that work we did today. Then let's go ahead and switch sides. So inhale that left leg up, and then take it on over. Reaching over that right hand. Feel that nice little twist. With every exhale, try to get a little bit deeper into the twist. Think about wringing out your body like a sponge. All right, then coming back to the center, bringing both legs up, using your pointer, middle finger, and thumb to grab onto your big toes. We're gonna come into a nice happy baby. To really open up those hips, and then you can rock it side to side if you want a little massage for that lower back. So as you're doing this, you're using those elbows to try to open up those knees, or open up those legs. Feel that nice hip opener here. And then come to stillness. On our next inhale, try to straighten that right leg as much as you can. And then exhale, bring it back down. Then inhale the other leg. Exhale, bend. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. This time we're going to try to do both legs at the same time as much as you can. You feel that stretch in those legs, but also in those arms. Again, you can rock it side to side again if you like. Just warming up, stretching out that lower back. And then bring those knees and hug them nice and tight. Let's slowly rock up into a seated position. And then bring one arm, cross it over your body, stretching out that shoulder. If you'd like to pull your ear towards your shoulder to get a little bit deeper stretch in that neck, go ahead and do so. And then that same arm comes up, stretch out those triceps. And then other arm crosses over. Then again, if you want to bring that ear towards that shoulder, a little bit deeper stretch in the neck. And then inhale that arm up. Nice stretch for those triceps. And then bringing those hands on top of those knees, palms are facing down to harness the energy you have in, or facing up to receive energy for the day. Big inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. The light in me honors, cherishes, and loves the light in you. Namaste.